Hello! In this video tutorial I show you how we can enter the external walls of our model home with numerical input. In the first step we will start a new project. Therefore we click on New. Now we open also a new 3D view. We select the 2D view and we place the views side by side. Of course you don't have to display the 2D view and the 3D view at the same time, but it gives a better overview. Finally, we deselect the grid and the line width, also for a better overview. In the next step, we zoom in the 2D view in a good position. Therefore, we turn the mouse wheel to zoom at the cursor position. Now we start creating the external walls of our model home. Therefore, we select the point Building, Walls, External wall, and between 2 points chain. Before we start, we define the wall. Therefore we press the right mouse button and we select Properties. The wall properties open, and here at the general settings we could define a standard wall. But in our example, we will not create a standard wall, we will create a wall made out of different layers. Therefore, we select the point Layer Construction. Here at the Layer Construction menu, we will create a wall made out of an insulation layer and a concrete layer. In the moment, the wall which is displayed in the preview window at the left side is made out of one layer. To add a second layer, we select one of the points, insert New Layer above or below. Now we select the upper layer and we type in a name for the layer. In our example, this would be the insulation layer. Now we define the thickness of the layer. For the insulation layer, we enter 0.06 meters. After it, we press the Tab key or we click into another field. As you can see in the preview window, the thickness of the insulation layer changed. In the next step, we select the second layer and we type in a name for the layer. This will be the concrete layer. For the thickness, we enter 0.24 meters. After it, we press Tab or we click into another field. You can see that the thickness changed in the preview window, and when we select now, for example, the insulation layer and again the concrete layer, you can see that the properties stay the same. In the next steps, we will define the material of the single layers. The insulation layer is selected at the moment, and we select the point Material. We click on 2D Display, and for the fill style, we select the point 2D pattern. Please note that the function 2D pattern is only available in the product versions Cadvilla Professional and Cadvilla Professional Plus. If you use another version, you can also select, for example, None, Monochrome or Color Bleeding. In the next step, we select a 2D pattern from the 2D symbol path. Therefore, we click into this field. We select, for example, this symbol and we press OK. Before we define the height of the 2D pattern, we will define the line width. Therefore, we select, for example, a hairline, and now we define the height. We enter 0.06 meters, the same height as our insulation layer. We use the same height as the insulation layer so that the 2D pattern fits exactly into the insulation layer and don't get cropped. After it, we can press OK. The new 2D pattern got automatically updated in the preview window, and you can see that it fits exactly in the size. Now we select the concrete layer in the preview window, and we select also here the point material. We click on 2D display. For the fill style, we select again 2D pattern, and after it we select a 2D symbol for the concrete layer. We select, for example, this symbol and we press OK. At the point line width, we select again a hairline. And for the height, we don't select in this example the 0.24 meters, which would be the height of the concrete layer. We type in 0.5 meters, because then the lines will not lie that close together. By the way, as you can see, the point width automatically changed when we entered the height. This is because the point maintain aspect ratio is selected. Finally, we press OK. Now both layers of our wall, the insulation layer and the concrete layer, are correct defined, and we can press OK. Now we can start creating the external walls of our model home. Before we start, we zoom a little bit into the view, and now we select the start point. Therefore, we press the left mouse button. Here we can see that the wall is fixed on a reference point in the middle of the wall. To change this reference point, we press the key combination Ctrl and W. As you can see, the reference point changes every time when I press Ctrl and W. This would be the correct reference point. In the middle of the display, you can see the Tool Options window. The Tool Options window automatically appears when we enter a wall. We can hide or show it when we press the shortcut W. Now we click into the Tool Options window and here we will enter the dimensions for our wall. For the distance we type in 13.80 meters and after it we press the Tab key. For the angle we type in 270 degrees, we press Tab again and after it we press Enter to insert the point. The second point should also get 13.80 meters, so we don't have to change that and we press Tab. For the angle we enter 0 degrees, after it we press again Tab and we press Enter to insert the point. For the next points I will show you another option how we can enter the external walls of our model home. If we don't know, for example, the dimensions of the next wall, we can also enter a wall with, for example, a distance of 3 meters. We press Tab and we enter an angle of 90 degrees. And we press Tab again and we press Enter to insert the point. After it we press 2 or 3 times Escape. In the next step we will enter 3 guidelines with the dimensions we need to enter the rest of our external walls. Then we will extend this wall and after it we will enter the rest of the walls. In the first step we will enter the guidelines. Therefore we select 2D in Layout, 2D Guidelines, Guideline and Numeric Parallel Guideline. We press the right mouse button and we select Properties. We click on Appearance. We select the color. We select, for example, a green color and we press OK, OK and OK. There is also another way how we can select the function Numeric Parallel Guideline. We press Escape and now we press the shortcut P for the function Numeric Parallel Guideline. We enter the first guideline from this line into this direction in a distance of 7.7 meters. After it, we press OK. We enter one more guideline from this line into this direction, also in a distance of 7.7 meters. We press OK. And we enter one last guideline. This guideline should be exactly on this line with a distance of 0 meters. Instead of pressing OK, we can also press Enter. After it, we press Escape. The guidelines are now finished defined, and in the next step we will extend this wall to this guideline. Therefore, we select Edit, Edit Wall and Extend Wall. This is the wall we wanna extend. To your information, there is also another way how we can select the function extend wall. Therefore, we press Escape and we press the shortcut V for the function extend wall. We select the wall with a left mouse click and we extend it to this guideline. After it, we can press Escape. In the next step, we will create the rest of our external walls with the help of our guidelines. Therefore, we could select Building, Walls, External Walls and Between 2 Points Chain. Or we try another function. This function is named Latest Actions. Here we can see some of the latest actions in our project. We select External Wall Between 2 Points Chain. We start with the entry. This would be the first point. We press Ctrl and W to change the reference point of the wall. This would be the correct reference point. And this is the second point. We enter the next point. That's this point. And now we change again the reference point of the wall. This is the correct reference point. And this is the last point. After it, we press Escape. You have seen now two different options how we can enter the external walls of our model home. At first with numerical input and in the second option with the help of guidelines. Please note that the second option, entering the external walls with the help of guidelines, is from our perspective way faster. That's why we recommend this option for an exact entry. Of course, there's a video tutorial available. You can find it on cadvilla.com/support or on youtube.com/cadvilla. In the last step, I will show you how we can display the square meters of our model home. Therefore, we select the room with a left mouse click, we press the right mouse button and we select Properties. Here we select the point Labeling, we select Floor Area, and we type in FA for Floor Area. After it, we press OK. And we press Escape. Now we can see that the floor area of our model home is 143.99 square meters. When we zoom a little bit into the view, we can also see the different layers of our wall, the insulation layer and the concrete layer. We zoom out of the view again. And finally, we can deactivate the guidelines. And we can select View and Show All. Of course, there is also a shortcut for the function Show All. Therefore, you press position 1 or the Home key. Now a short summary. In the first step, we select the external walls. Therefore, we select walls, external walls, and between 2 points chain, or between 2 points. If we already have used this function in the current project, we can also select the function in the latest actions menu. After it, we define the wall thickness with a right mouse click into the 2D view. Then we select Properties. Now we insert the first point of the wall with the left mouse button. After it, the Tool Options window opens. Here you can define the length and the angle. To switch between the single points, you can press the Tab key. To quit the entry, press 2 or 3 times the Escape key. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, visit our website cadvilla.com.